Graphing the coordinate plane. We have two axes, the x-axis and the y-axis. We're going to give each axis intervals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and same with the other direction. And since this is the origin, we go in the negative direction. The same goes for the y-axis. So when I go up, it's positive. And when I go below the x-axis, it's negative. So we call each of these quadrants, starting with this quadrant, quadrant 1. And we see that the ordered pairs are positive for x, positive for y. Going counterclockwise, we go to quadrant 2, and we see that that's a negative x and a positive y ordered pair. Continuing, we have quadrant 3 rather, and that's a negative and a negative ordered pair, and this is quadrant 4, which is a positive negative. Again, this stands for counterclockwise. These are called our axes, the y-axis and the x-axis. Examples. In quadrant 1, we could have a point, an ordered pair, like 2, 4. In quadrant 2, our x value changes because of a reflection over the y-axis, but the 4 is still positive. In quadrant 3, both are negative because now we've flipped over or reflected over the x-axis. And quadrant 4 is a positive 2 and negative 4, which shows us that we're moving this quadrant 1 and reflecting over the x-axis, and so only the y value becomes negative. So a couple key points. A point located on the x-axis will have a y-coordinate of 0. And we can repeat this whole key idea, except that the y-axis, a point on the y-axis, will have an x-coordinate of 0. So we usually use quotations here to indicate the same words being used. To graph an ordered pair, draw a dot at the point that corresponds to the coordinates. So let's remember that our ordered pair has a y, an x and a y value, and this is our x-coordinate. And this is our y-coordinate.